My dear truth seekers, I created this video in order for you to help me figure out what the hell is going on in European countries. Starting from May 2023, very strange cases began to occur with NATO military equipment. Everything that is happening resembles real sabotage against the North Atlantic Alliance. If we pay attention to the chronology of events, it becomes clear that this is not an accident, but a real pattern. So, it all started with the latest French and British frigates, which are in the last stage of construction. Unidentified people cut all the expensive electrical wiring of these frigates, thereby slowing down the transfer of these warships to the NATO fleet. Tens of millions of dollars worth of damage was inflicted on the warships. Now, in order to rectify the situation, engineers will need to replace all electrical wiring. And it will take not only months, but years of restoration work. Later, an American military train with ammunition intended for the Ukrainian army was robbed in Poland. That train was guarded by NATO soldiers. But even this fact did not prevent the intruders from stealing all the shells and ammunition from this train. The Pentagon itself took up the investigation of this case. And judging by the confused reaction of the Americans, the investigation has hit a dead end. In June, attacks on NATO military equipment only intensified. In Latvia alone, the damage done to NATO is already estimated at several tens of millions of dollars. In early June, a truck caught fire that was transporting a NATO military tracked all-terrain vehicle, Bandvan 206. As a result of this incident, the truck overturned along with military equipment. Both vehicles were completely destroyed. A week later, not far from Riga, another truck caught fire, which was transporting a NATO military fuel tanker, heading for an exercise in Finland. As a result, both vehicles have gone out of service, having received significant damage. The Latvian police have already started searching for the attackers. However, operational investigative activities have not yet yielded any results. In both cases, witnesses claim that they heard a powerful explosion before NATO military equipment caught fire. The president of Latvia called these cases a real guerrilla attack on NATO and called for decisive action. Moreover, it is also worth mentioning the fire of the Latvian military plant near the capital of the state, which produced drones for the Ukrainian army. Studying the opinion of reputable military experts, I noticed that no one directly blamed Russian saboteurs in these cases. In their opinion, these sabotages could have been created by local residents who oppose NATO and blame the North Atlantic Alliance for all the troubles that have befallen Europe. Whether Russian saboteurs are the culprits of these incidents is unknown. Only one thing remains clear: the geography of hostilities is gradually increasing and already affects the western part of Europe.